Let us learn to live and forgive.
Wales, good afternoon.
Try to understand each other.
51 years ago, I said to my mother, my brothers, and my sisters, Daddy was already gone. I'm going to Britain, that was 1959, to spend 5 years and return to the Caribbean. I did not tell them 5 decades. I should have done that. The stream of what took me from the Caribbean, where I grew up, the valleys, the rivers, the hills are not as big as yours, but what a resemblance. When I came to Britain and then went into music, somewhere on a little street called Foley Street, the Welshmen, when they were playing anybody else, but in particular England, rugby, used to come down, and at a little club, they always filled it out to hear me sing the calypsos of the Caribbean. I made friends with one guy called Glyn Jones, but I understand there are 10,000 Glyn Joneses here in Wales. He lives in Glamorgan, I could tell you that. And he brought me up to the Ronda. And when I saw the depth and I heard the history of Paul Robeson told by the Welsh, I felt Welsh. I really did.
Crick, crack, crick, crack, crick, crack, crick, crack. I'll tell you a story.
I'll sing you a song.
I'll tell you a story.
I'll sing you a song. I've got a story, you've got a story. We all have stories to tell. Stories, stories, stories. We all have stories to tell. Stories of the past, stories of today, stories from near and far away. Stories, stories, stories. We all have stories to tell.
Right now I'm going to tell you something, because I've got one man that has sort of even gone greater than Carnival. This is a guy who says he stings like a bee, he flies like a butterfly, he's pretty, and believe you me, his philosophy is good. Well, I've always had that little thought, when will I catch hold of this fella in the flesh? You know who I'm coming at? He was here recently to really launch that book of his, and boy, the problems I had at the Savoy Hotel, but I caught hold of him. And there is no feeling better. I saw other kids there, lots of people. And the sweetest thing was to walk into Ali and say, Ali, it's a thrill to have you here with me in London. I would love to hear from you all about your life and a nice little message to all the black people and other people here in London.
Well, tell all the brothers and sisters, the black people, and all the friends and fans of all races and colors that I like to tell you as much as I could about me, but the best thing I can say is my book, The Great.
Stories from near and far away. Stories, stories, stories. We all have stories to tell. Stories, stories, stories. We all have stories to tell. Ooh, ooh. We all have stories to tell.
Crick, crack, crick, crack, crick, crack, crick.
I take dinero, all kinds. Pesitos, drachmas, dollars, pounds, yen, rupees, euro.
You take liras?
On the bureau.
Come back! Cities, lemons!
No haggling down.
Orange, orange! Fruits, vegetables!
Fruits and vegetables, fruits and vegetables, fruits and vegetables, fruits and vegetables.
Fruits, 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 fruits!
Vegetable, 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 fruits and vegetables, fruits and vegetables, fruits and vegetables, fruits and vegetables.
Fruits, 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 fruits! Vegetables, 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 vegetables!
Oranges, lemons, apples, Spain, Florida, Canada, yams, potatoes, bananas, Ghana, Ireland, Ecuador, passion fruit, lychee, mangoes, Caribbean, Orient, Asia, broccoli, onions, carrots, Mediterranean, Europe.
Over the world, change is coming. America, change is coming. Africa, change is coming. Europe, change is coming. Asia, change is coming. Australasia, change is coming. Change, we stand for change. Africa, Europe, Asia, Australasia, America, united.
As a boy, I would stand and watch the ships go sailing into the harbor every day.